Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your boy Big Rod, CEO of V.A.C. Production Studios. What I want to do right now is kind of give everybody a rundown on basically how V.A.C. got started with it, how the name was even thought of, and how we become the production company that we are today. V.A.C. initially was an acronym that stood for Villains Out the Cheddar, and what that was, the street crew that we had formed as young teens growing up in the streets of Virginia. We grew up in subpar living conditions, so we experienced the drugs, we experienced the crime. There wasn't too many things that missed us growing up as youth. In Virginia, we had serious struggles. I remember times when we had to share each other's clothes. We had to share food, we had to share money. So we formed a brotherhood within that because we shared that pain with each other, and that was the bond that brought us close. And the thing that we all shared was the love for music. Us being able to get together and write rhymes and listen to music was our way of escaping the madness that we were experiencing. Fortunately, I was able to leave from Virginia and move to California, and was basically came out here to a whole new life. You follow what I'm saying? I was able to be out here and mature as a man, and also to receive spiritual growth. So I was able to look back on that situation in Virginia and realize just how dark things were. And, in my heart, it went from being villains out the cheddar to Virginia and California, because now I'm like, yeah, I'm from Virginia, but I'm making California my home, now. And some of my family even couldn't understand that, how could he just stay out there and not want to come back? But I understand that had to be. So years later, I'm talking to my cousin Don P, and he's expressing to me some of the same struggles that he was experiencing, back in Virginia. And so, we talked about, I was like, man, we just need to come together. He would say he was doing music, making beats. I'm like, yo, we just need to come together and let's work on this, work on this music thing together. So, he ended up moving out here to California with me, and we started doing music together. And I was like, what we going to call ourselves? And I was like, well, I'm thinking, let's just be V.A.C. And he was like, well, nah. I was like, well, you sit back. I said, you think about V.A.C. and what it means to you. So he sat on it, and he came back and was like, when I heard V.A.C., I think versatile audio compilations. So once he said that, I was in total agreement with it. He called, Rodney Swift, Dizzle up on the phone and told Swift what we were doing. And, Swift was with it. He latched onto it, and, it was off to the races. Now, keep in mind, I already had, brothers out here that I had formed, new relationships and brotherhood with out here in California, Brandon, ETC, Antoine, Tyrone, to name a few. There's so many more. I just can't name them all. And basically, we just formed a brotherhood, and we've all grown into men together. So when you think V.A.C., think of a young company, a new company that's based on a brotherhood, that's based on struggle, and that's based on realness, and that's going to bring you real music, from the heart, and be true to the art of the music that's playing in our hearts. And we just thank you guys for the support. We appreciate, all the feedback you guys are giving us. And, hopefully here soon we'll have some big things in the making. Peace.